Here we are, episode 3. You guys have been killing it. You making good plays. You running.
Only thing we're getting killed.
Killing it. We're 5-5. We're breaking
Dude,
even.
this is even, bud.
Oh, you guys are breaking even.
This is how it goes. And we're back. So, episode 3, week 3 of A Legal Formation with your favorite attorneys, Garrett Riley, Rob Sparks, the cousins, picking games. Last week, took one on the chin, went 1-3, but that puts us at 5-5 overall for the season. G, what did you go for last week as well?
Yeah, same thing. We were picture the same, so I was 1-3, 5-5 on the season. But hey, like they say, predictions are hard, especially about the future. So this is not easy stuff. Even people picking these games straight up aren't having good. Survivor pools are down with
it's chaos.
Ravens losing, Cowboys
Cats
losing,
and dogs
Cincinnati losing first week. So it's haywire everywhere.
Don't get me started on the Eagles of what they did to us last night on Monday night. That's all right. Don't get me started on the other games. We were right there. I can tell you this. Everybody at ESPN was wrong as well. I'm taking the Cousins. Again, lawyers having fun, blasting out bets based on the Hard Rock bet. At the end of the day, finished our last emails, dropped our last lawsuits. We're having fun. We're exhausted, but we're starting week 3. I'm taking the G money. Take us away, Garrett. What's our first game we're picking in week 3?
Thursday night football. We have a division matchup between the Patriots at the Jets. So it's Thursday night. It's Jets are favored by 6. We talked about this earlier this morning. We feel like that 6 number is a fake, is a head fake. They try to get you to go for it.
It's a trap.
Saw what happened with Houston and with the Eagles last night. But on the short week, I'm not too scared of the 6 number. I'm going to go with the team that has the better offense and the better defense on the short week. At home, I think the Jets can get it done. I think they can win by 7, which would cover the 6 points. And so I'm locking in the Jets. As much as I hate to pick them, I am picking them.
You like them at home, cousin, huh?
That's factor.
That's a tough one. The 6, you hit on the head, dude. The 6 has been a trap. I thought unbelievably in week 1 with the numbers, we were right there. The ones we were off were always by like the half a point and got us. Then all heck breaks loose in week 2, right when I feel like I know what I'm doing. Proves that tough sport to pick these things. I like everything you said. Fact of the matter is I haven't seen enough of the Patriots or their quarterback to make me think that they can go in on that defense with the Jets at home. I'm going to take the 6. I think Rodgers has a big day in front of the home crowd if everybody's healthy. Gives everybody something to talk about. Thursday night, I'm going with the G Money Jets with the 6.
All right. Moving into Sunday, we do the Bucks and Dolphins game. So the Bucks are hosting the Denver Broncos.
Let's go Bucks.
Tampa favored by 6.5. There's that 6 number again.
Let's go, Bake.
Feels like a trap, but hey, Tampa Bay is rolling. Denver, they've been in a couple slugfests this year already. Their defense is keeping them in the game, but I don't think the defense is going to keep them in the game this week. I'd like Tampa to roll at home, so give me Tampa to cover the 6.5.
Yikes, big number. I'm loosening the tie. Can't take it anymore. It's been a long day. I love the Bucks. Hometown guy. Impressed with the Bucks. Impressed with Bake. Commanded the offense, but a little scared last week. We come out hot. We punch the Lions dead in the face. We show them at their field, at their house. We're not scared of them. Second half, though, no momentum. 3 and out. 3 and out. How come we can't mix it up? I love the design play to Godwin. I love the wheel route for the TD, but then it shuts down. The defense plays, bend, but don't break.
Exactly.
Do we get back on track week 1, what we did with the offense against the Broncos? I hope we do. I think we can. I think the week gets us ready to go. I think we're in the heat. We're bringing the boys from the West Coast. I'm going Bake and the Bucks with the 6.5.
All right. Transitioning to the Dolphins game. They are at Seattle.
I hate this game.
This is Sunday at 4 o'clock. Hard Rock right now, the line is 4.5. Seattle is favored by 4.5. So going through this, Miami, horrendous loss even before Tua went down against the Bills. Just not a good effort overall. But the NFL, you're never as bad as you think or as good as you think. Without Tua, the Dolphins are maybe they're a wild card team. Picking this spread in my head, I would have had Seattle favored by at least 6.
Oh, and this is from the hometown guy.
I don't know how you can't back this squad traveling all the way from Miami to Seattle with Skylar Thompson as the quarterback. They're really going to get the resiliency tested here. I think they're going to come up short, so I like the Seahawks by 4.5 or more.
I'm glad Cousin from the 305 said it because I know he's a Miami guy. I'm backing his play. It's too far to go, too banged up, too many things happen. The Tua situation, backed up quarterback, they're going to scheme him. I'm going with the Seahawks, even giving the Dolphins 4.5.
All righty. Sunday night football, we
This
have
is the tough one.
Kansas City Chiefs at the Atlanta Falcons.
This is the tough one based on what just happened on Monday night.
It's a tough game. Atlanta's comeback. I mean, they kind of took advantage of a Philadelphia miscue.
God, cost us the game.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to get that opportunity against the Chiefs.
At home.
It's in Atlanta. The Chiefs are favored by 3.5, so we've got a home dog situation. But, I got to back Mahomes and Andy Reid until I have a reason not to. And as nice as Atlanta's win might feel for them last night, Monday Night Football,
You don't think
I
they're
just
there?
think they're in for a big surprise again when they play the Chiefs.
You think bounce back
I
loss?
like the Chiefs.
You think they take the loss, huh? The Falcons.
Yes.
At home?
Yes.
Tough. I watched Cousins sling that thing, break my heart in the last minute against the Eagles. At the same time, this guy Mahomes, dude. If you're within a score with 2 minutes left and the guy's got the ball, he's pulling Brady's out there. The guy doesn't lose. So can you bet against him until he loses?
I'm not.
But then you see what Cousins does. Tough game. The 3.5. Chiefs got to travel. But tough to tell. I got to be honest, too. I didn't like the Chiefs-Bengals game other than the excitement of whether, he was going to get nipped. I didn't see much there. I think they're both ripe to get beat. But bottom line, I'm not betting against Mahomes until he gets beat, until I see that he can't finish it off. I'm staying with Garrett. I'm going with the G-Money's advice. I'm taking the Chiefs, even though they're giving up 3.5.
All right. Moving on, we have 2 Monday Night Football games. We have
Yikes, double dip on Monday.
7
Let's go.
7:30. Jaguars at the Bills. The Bills are favored by
Buffalo, baby.
5.5.
Big number.
The Bills are rolling. Jacksonville, close but no cigar against Miami. They didn't look that good against Cleveland. Saw a lot of miscues, a lot of mistakes. So Jacksonville might get it together at some point this year, but I don't think it's going to be this Monday against Buffalo on Monday Night Football, going up to Ralph Wilson Stadium with all those crazy fans. Tables are going to be broken.
Buffalo gets
beers will be drank.
Yeah, wings getting eaten.
Yeah, wings. So I think Buffalo rolls. I think they'll cover the 5.5.
That's a big number, man. It scares me. You wonder if the Jaguars put it together. They were abysmal. Everybody's screaming for the coach's head. Bunch of bad press on Lawrence, talking about maybe he's not the guy. How come he's not lighting it up? He got the huge contract, should be better than he is now. Tough. At the end of the day, Allen broke my heart when he went down to Miami and said, yeah, Rob, no, come on. You should have taken me on the road with them giving me points. I'm not going against that gangster again. I think Josh Allen, against all advice, especially from, what's the morning show from ESPN? Unnecessary roughness, whatever the hell. Anyway, these guys are all over Allen until he starts lighting it up, and all of a sudden they're his best friend. So I think my man Josh Allen lights him up at home on the Monday night under the lights. Watch this one, in my opinion, to maybe get away early. If Allen gets hot, I think he blows the spread wide open, and I think he starts throwing bullets all over the field. By the way, love the guy's content on golf. A lot of YouTube stuff with that guy. Seems like a real genuine good dude. Just based on that fact alone, Luke, I'm going with Josh Allen, even though they're giving up 5.5.
And Allen doesn't even have to do much. They just handed it to James Cook in that running game as well. So
Dude,
Allen didn't even put up any stats last week. But
dialed in or what? And I didn't know if that was a little bit of a hand where they were trying to hold him, where he banged up his hand against the Dolphins.
Right.
If that was by design, or it was they just didn't need him and
no,
pound the rock.
No, they had control of the game. So
I do like the balanced offense, I'll say that.
But yeah, he's one of the best.
Dorsey, I liked him as offensive coordinator, as a Miami guy, but ever since they replaced him, I do think the Bills are more balanced offense, and I think it gives people fits.
All right, so then the second Monday Night Football game, we got Washington at Cincinnati.
Big number coming at you on the
Cincinnati.
spread. What's the spread, G?
Favored by 7.5. Bengals took the tough loss to Kansas City last week. Washington squeaked by the Giants in a field goal fest, basically. So when you're kicking that many field goals, to me, saying that's not a good offense. Cincinnati 0-2. I don't think there's any way they could drop to 0-3 in this situation, in this spot. I think they're out for vengeance to show something, so I think they can handle Washington and cover the 7.5.
To me, man, this one's got upset written all over it. I'm so conflicted on this one. Hard Rock Bet is telling us they're spotting 7.5 to Washington. Again, Hard Rock, our friends over at the Tampa Hard Rock Casino, Hard Rock Bet. Why? Because it's Tampa and because it's Miami. We got a Hard Rock Casino in both. 7.5. Hey, if you want to throw us a gift card to Council Oak, one of the best steakhouses in town, go ahead. G and I will take the ladies. We'll do it all day long. Hard Rock Bet. A little plug for you. 7.5 is a ton, dude. Every time I don't look at those numbers, I get beat. That scares me. That doesn't scare you that Washington is getting that many points?
No.
You don't think the rookie can do it?
They're good at kicking field goals.
You think Burrow's going to light him up based on him total letdown against had Mahomes beat at Arrowhead?
I think the Bengals are probably chomping at the bit to put on a good performance. So, what better team to do it against than one of the worst in the league? That's how I'm looking at it.
God, it's so many points. This is the one, folks, that I'm conflicted on. I'm going to back the cousin on this one. He makes the point. I think Burrows comes off. I think he shakes off the rumors of, is he hurt? How come we're not lighting it up enough? I think they're at home. I think it's a rebound win off the heartbreak against Kansas City, even at 7.5. If I lose this one, folks out there, I'm going to reconsider never betting when the points are this big. Garrett made a point before the show, a little pregame talk, where he said, hey, look, I think the Hard Rock's luring us in on these big spreads, and we take them, and then they crush our hopes. So I'm about to commit the same sin. I'm going to Cincinnati. To me, G, that looks like a clean sweep where we're agreeing, right? On all of them. So let's read them out. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, we did. Yeah.
All right, take me through. You've got what on Thursday night?
We got the Jets. We got the Bucks. We got the Seahawks. We got the Chiefs. We got the Bills. And we got the Bengals.
Yeah, that's the Cousins agreeing, folks. That's a legal formation. The bottom line is the Cousins are 5-5. We need a big week to bring it back. Stay tuned for our overtime segment. We're going to be talking all things legal regarding the NFL, specifically Tua, his contract, the TBI. How does that work? Comparing and contrasting what it looks like to have guaranteed money versus injury guaranteed money and how that plays out for his future. Even though news just broke, he's coming back, has no plans to retire.
Right. And to sign off tonight, I'll use the words of the Spanish broadcasters on Thursday Night Football watching the Dolphins and the Bills. In Spanish, when the Bills got that pick six to put the game away, the announcer said, "Buenas noches."
Good night, folks. Appreciate it. Hit that button. Subscribe, watch. We love the positive feedback. That's all we got for you for Illegal Formation. Dun, 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 dun.